everybody. Welcome to this YouTube session. So this session is going to focus on offshore migrants in terms of the change in the migration policy announced by Australia some time back. Now, we do understand that the change in the migration policy basically is going to make difficult for students and low skilled workers to be in Australia. There are going to be restrictions and there are going to be tougher rules we will be looking at for students and for unskilled and low skilled workers. In fact, after COVID, there has been a mad rush of migrants coming into Australia. And when we say migrants, we are not just talking about skilled migrants. We are also talking about those who are there on temporary visas, such as student visas, work permits, and so on. So after the COVID pandemic, the numbers of those coming into Australia swelled up to 510,000 this year. Australia is obviously facing a housing crisis and they're grappling with the demands associated with so many people now living in Australia. So in order to balance that out, Australia is going to halve its current migration by the year 2025. So if they're currently sitting at 510,000 people who came into Australia on varied visas, please remember, I'm not talking about skilled migration here. So they are looking at reducing the numbers to 375,000 in the year 2024, that is next year, and to 250,000 in the year 2025. So the strategy basically aims at reducing the people coming in the coming 2 years, and the reduction brunt will be faced by international students and low skilled workers. Why? Simply because as much as Australia wants to not have so many people in Australia, it is also struggling to meet its shortages, the skills shortages. Therefore, Australia cannot do without the skilled workers which come into Australia through the skilled migration program. Now the target for, or let's say the quota for the year 23-24 was set at 190,000. And now the way I look at it is that Australia will be looking at filling up this quota with regional visas and those with the skills in demand in Australia. So beginning January, I'm guessing, we will be looking at emphasis on providing visas to people who are applying for the regional visas or those who want to come to Australia on skills that are aligned with the skills shortages in Australia. And Australia is also going to be coming up with a new visa, which is called Skills in Demand visa. Now, this is going to be a very attractive visa because it is going to lead to permanent residence, what you call a PR. And most interestingly, the processing time of this visa is going to be as less as 1 week. You heard that right. So far, the takeaway message from the entire migration policy that we've reviewed is that we are going to be looking at skills in demand visa that is going to be coming up. We are going to be looking at regional migration being boosted. That is visas that will support regional growth. The point system is going to be overhauled. I'm thinking that will happen somewhere around definitely by the 1st of July. The occupation list is going to be brushed up. They've already reviewed the occupation list and they've come up with what kind of occupations need to be added, but the list is not out yet. So we will see a change in the occupation list. And most importantly, they are going to be simplifying the immigration system. For example, there's so many visa subclasses right now, so the visa subclasses are going to be changed, the visas are going to be renamed, and the migration policy is going to be totally reshaped. So you have a lot of interesting things to look forward to. And for offshore migrants and those with the skills in demand in Australia, definitely a lot of good things to look forward to. So in case you have not got your skills assessment done yet, please get started, because you want to make sure that you have cleared your first step by the time the new visa system comes into place. So until next time, bye bye and take care.